Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Fable 3. So, when we last left off, which was a week ago now, because I had to take a day off because of the heat, we'd pretty much done everything there was to do, except for one final thing. The second DLC, at least I assume it was the second DLC, that came out for this game. Actually, I don't know the order the DLC's released, I just assume it's the second one because it unlocks second. So I call it the second DLC. I don't know, maybe this one came out first. Don't know. Don't care. Really? That's, honest to God, not the point. What is the point is that this DLC is pretty much the last thing I'm going to be doing today. Should be able to get it done in 3 hours, I hope. It's not a vast DLC. I'm imagining about 2.5 hours all told. Because it's basically just walking through 4 areas, killing enemies, and that's more or less it. There's not a lot of nuance to this DLC, mostly because there's not a lot of nuance to the whole game in general. But yeah, in order to get it started, we have to talk to our good friend here.
Ah, your majesty. It seems like an age since we last had the pleasure of speaking.
Yes.
The awful attack on the kingdom, Walter's tragic demise. Terrible, terrible business. Still, we mustn't dwell on the past, must we? There is much to do. Dealing with the aftermath of recent events, bolstering the morale of the people, and many, many equally riveting issues. So, if you are ready, Your Majesty, shall we proceed to the throne room and begin?
Oh yes, it's going to be riveting, but not quite in the way you imagine.
Wonderful. I assure you, you will be entertained, engrossed, and elated. This is our best royal schedule yet.
Alright, we're in.
So I will arrange an audience with the Blacksmith Association, and we can clear this tax dispute up in no time. 2 or 3 days of negotiations should settle it. Now, on to much more important matters. The hiring
realities
of
of
a new
rulership.
head gardener. As you know, the rose bushes this year have suffered some minor discomfort due to the inclement weather and less than salubrious soil management. I have arranged an interview process that should take no more than 8 weeks, starting tomorrow morning. It should make for a...
Oh no, it's Spider-Man. I mean, he's very good at what he does. I'll give him credit for that. Oh dear.
But lest we forget matters of state, we really ought to begin a more considered census of the population. Estimates of the number of citizens vary widely. I suggest each one comes to the throne room and has...
Well, this should make things more interesting, at least.
Is it too late for an audience, my queen? I've come from far away to fulfill my destiny. How many innocent people have you sent to the king?
I don't know what to do.
Your lies won't save you now. I've spent years thinking about this moment. Did you think you're safe here, Your Majesty? Did you think your guards could protect you? I know all about guards. They couldn't keep me in the keep, and they couldn't keep me out of your castle.
It's actually quite a tough fight. He's very, very, very tanky.
Albion will be free. It's time for the people to rule themselves. Well trained in the art of murder. I've never killed a queen before, though.
God damn
I
it.
am the instrument of change. I am the voice of revolution. It doesn't need the crown. It doesn't need the throne. You're a relic, Your Majesty. Nobody will mourn your passing. Nobody ever I came here alone. You will never defeat us all.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
may
yeah.
be a hero, but that doesn't make you a king. It doesn't give you the right to rule a country. I wish
Everybody else seemed to think he did.
were here to see you.
This guy is so goddamn
Such
tanky.
a pity you'll never meet him. We will return Albion to a more pure state. This castle will burn to the ground. Your family invented monarchy, but it has no place in our land. Everyone imprisoned by the kings and queens of Albion will be set free. I'm willing to die where I'm living. Are you?
Whew. I forgot how tanky that guy is.
You think you're safe now? I'm just the first of many. We will kill you in the end.
My queen! An enemy ship is approaching.
Well, that escalated quickly.
There are soldiers on board!
Who are they?
Get ready!
They're almost here!
Hold steady! They look like elite soldiers. What the hell is going on? I don't know, but they're as good as dead.
We are at your service, Your Majesty.
It's one way to make an entrance.
Who are you?
I'm Commander Milton. We came in pursuit of the man who attempted to take your life. I knew he would not succeed, but his escape dishonors us all the same.
The man spoke of a place called the Keep. Is that where you've come from?
Yes, Ravenscar Keep. It's a prison far from this coast, and we're the soldiers sworn to guard it.
Another of my brother's secrets.
If you'll come with us, Your Majesty, I'll show you. The Keep is where Albion's worst criminals are held, the most dangerous enemies of the Crown. It's time our new queen saw it for herself.
So many secrets. Off we go then. So yes, this is more or less what it's going to be
Welcome
about.
to the Keep, Your Majesty. Albion's secret prison. Your mother made use of it. Your brother Logan made use of it. Now, it is yours. I had my men prepare for your visit, so the cells should be ready for inspection.
Is it safe? Recent events have made me somewhat wary of convicts.
There are plenty of harmless political prisoners imprisoned by Logan. But over the years, we have accumulated some rather dangerous individuals. And there's none more dangerous than General Turner. He led your brother's armies for years, until he became obsessed with ending his rule, with abolishing the crown altogether.
Oh my, yes. General Turner. He attempted a coup on your brother and declared he would bring about the end of the monarchy in Albion. Unfortunately, this was before Logan saw fit to execute all traitors.
I believe the assassin you killed was acting under his orders. We will conduct a full investigation into how... Something's wrong.
I knew it! Torn apart by angry criminals!
This way, Your Majesty.
I'll stay here.
And things go off the rails pretty rapidly, let's be honest. Unsurprising, really.
Lieutenant, what the hell happened?
Nobody quite knows, sir. Some of the prisoners in Block A broke free. They started a riot, got hold of weapons and killed some of our men. We can't break through.
We won't be able to get through the entrance. There's a reason we call this place the Keep. Fortunately, I know this place better than any prisoner. Are you willing to get your hands dirty, Queen? Or perhaps you would prefer to wait here?
I may have become a politician, Commander, but I was born to fight. Lead the way.
With pleasure. The old sewer system leads into the lower levels. It's as secure as any other part of the Keep, but I can get us through.
I'm glad someone can. Alright, so yes, prison riot. Escaped criminals. Ah, what fun. Alright. The areas are a little open. You do get to wander a bit, explore. They're mostly linear, though. I don't remember what, if anything, there is down here. I don't actually remember. Does look like I can get down there. Let's focus on the main story for now, because that's what I really want to get done. Exploration can wait. You got something? What you got, doggo? Around the corner? Oh, of course. Okay, I didn't specifically need that book, but thanks nonetheless, I suppose. And in through the sewers again. I spend way too much time in sewers.
I wouldn't be surprised if General Turner was behind this. I've been the warden of this place for 7 years, but we've never had a prisoner like him. He seems to exert some strange control over people. But you can judge for yourself soon. It's impossible to get past this gate without the key, and I have the only copy, as this poor bastard found out too late. I should warn you, we'll be coming out into the prison's lowest level. We call it the pit. The inmates down here are so disturbed they're barely human.
Well, that's fine. I'm good with dealing with things that aren't human.
Welcome to the pit, Your Majesty. The most miserable place in hell.
A lovely place. Doggo's found something? What you got, boy? Alright. Yeah, I did say I wasn't going to wander off too much.
I closed this room down when I took over. The doctors who used it called it an electrical rehabilitation facility. The rest of us called it the torture chamber. Most of the men you hear screaming sat in those chairs every day. If they weren't insane when they came in, well, let's just say I'd rather die than be strapped to one of those things.
Ah yes, electroshock therapy. What a load of nonsense. Alright, let's keep going now.
We should be right under the rioters now. Here
Hello.
they come. Majesty, these men are vicious. We need to regain control of the prison before this turns into a real bloodbath.
You mean it's not already? I just killed 6 people. Okay, so prisons. It's one of the things. It's one of the reasons why this is honestly the best bit of DLC of the 2. Because like the first DLC, as I say, you know, the Underkeep or whatever the hell it's called, Underburrow, whatever.
These were good men. Some of them little more than boys. This was never meant to happen.
It's basically just one area. You get a cave, you get a town, and that's nice. But this place, you get 4 different map locations. Come on now. 3 shots to take down a person. Wow. Tough cookies.
I knew it. This isn't a random riot. It's too organized. Turner did this. He sent the assassin after you not to kill you, but to draw me and my best soldiers away. Come on. If he's behind this, we need to find him before it's too late.
Oh dear.
They've broken into the armory. This is going to get interesting. Watch your back, Your Majesty. We're not exactly the most popular people among the Orcs, are we? I never should have left the island.
Come on. We okay?
Kill the damn thing!
It sounds like some of the guards are still there. They're going to need our help.
Alright then, let's keep going. Yes, this is where all the naughty
If you don't
people
mind, Your
ended up.
Majesty, I think I'll join my men.
Let's see you bleed.
I only hope our other more famous prisoners are still behind bars. Can't imagine what will happen if they're
Oh, you had to say it, didn't you? You just had to absolutely say it.
Nothing hardens a bandit like being locked up for a few years. There hasn't been a recorded riot in the keep for 2 decades.
Not a bad, Woo, hello. Come on.
This time being nothing but a war to feel like a soldier.
Ooh, not good, not good, not good.
This isn't quite
Whew. You know, it's nice to be fighting alongside these guys for a change rather than, well, fighting against them as you do at the end. Like most parts of the game.
maximum security ward must have been open, including General Turner's.
Well, that can't be good.
Come on, we have to get there before he can make a break for it.
If you come back later on, I think after completing the DLC, this place gets all tidied up and you can explore it properly. Hello, guys. Gotcha. We done? Oh, good. Whew.
Where are the prisoners?
They're gone, sir. The cells were empty when we were taken hostage.
I should have known. Damn it, I should have known. Round up the last of the rioters and lock them up.
Yes, sir.
Missing! We have to get out of here! We'll be butchered!
You may rest at ease, Mr. Hobson. I don't believe they're anywhere on the island. The riot was a diversion, orchestrated by Turner. As long as he's at large, Albion is under threat, Your Majesty. But he isn't the only one we need to worry about. We will need to recapture all the escapees if we want to safeguard the kingdom.
Who are the others?
Professor Faraday was a celebrated inventor, and the brains behind most of our industrial progress, until he turned on your brother. He's a mild-mannered man, but his creations could bring about the end of civilization. Mary Godwin, also known as Witchcraft Mary, was a highly skilled alchemist, though that knowledge rests in a very disturbed mind. She was convicted of witchery after they discovered her rather horrific experiments. I dread to think what she may do next. And I've already told you about General Turner, the most dangerous of them all. He must have been planning this breakout for months.
Where do we begin?
The records room holds all the information we have on our prisoners. My men can study the files for Witchcraft Mary and Turner. I'm confident I know where I can find Faraday. There's only one place he could call his home. One place he could believe himself safe. I propose we sail there as soon as possible.
I magnanimously offer my services in this investigation. This study seems like a nice, safe place from which to serve the kingdom.
Very good, then. Your Majesty, I shall meet you at the pier when you're ready to hunt down Faraday.
Right.
There seem to be several entries on this Mary Godwin, or Witchcraft Mary, if that's what we must call her. Very little on General Turner, though. I'm sure I will have found a plentiful supply of information when you return, though. Good
As you can see,
luck,
there
Your
is
Majesty.
spaces for collectibles, which I don't remember the locations of. If I find them, I find them. If not, I'm not that worried about it. Aww. Yeah, this place gets tidied up the further into the DLC you go, so one of those things. But yes, we've got to go out there, we've got to find people. Let's see what those spaces for the collectibles. I think they're just like books, like journal, diary entries. I think you get something for finding all of them, but I don't remember the specifics. So yeah, this is Traitors Keep, and as is implied, we now have to go to 3 different locations to find the 3 wanted escaped criminals. And the thing is, I don't know if they've all been added to the map, but Traitors Keep has. Look where it is. It's just sort of on an island there. And if memory serves, you get one over here, I think. One over here, and I forget what the third one is. They're all supposed to be on like islands dotted around the place. I forget where the third one is. But yeah, I don't think there's too much you can look at now. As I say, this place gets all tidied up after you've completed the DLC. So you have to sort of wait for that if you want to properly explore the inside of this place. I don't remember if there's too much to even, you know, see, really, but it is what it is. So it's occupied. Oop. No, coming through. Alright, let's get on with it. It's very dusty around here, isn't it? Grimsy lives, apparently. Ugh, are these soldiers hanging around all day? Honestly. Ravenscar Keep. I'd actually forgotten what the name of the place was. I'll be honest with you, compared to the main game, this is DLC I don't actually know that well. Because I've only played through it a few times. Because Fable 3 is a game I've started a lot, but only finished a couple of times in my life, so, you know. Yeah, you can see the island's all sealed off. There are areas that you can eventually go into. Something I might do, actually, real quick. No.
Oh, bollocks. I've made errors in the count before, but never had this many men missing. No other explanation. They've scarpered. Your Majesty, I'm sorry to inform you that a number of prisoners are, unaccounted for. And these aren't blokes your brother locked up for waving signs at a protest. They're real criminals. Killers. And clever. Working out a way off this island as we speak, you can be sure. Me and my guards have enough on our hands keeping this place together. No way I can send men off to comb the island for these escapees. I could use another hand to round them up. And if that hand happens to wield magical weapons and shoot fire and lightning, well, so much the better. Wish I could tell you more, but the only thing we know for certain is they haven't left the island. And we don't even know that for certain. Yeah, anyway. Point is, if you could round them up, that'd be really fantastic.
I guess we can add this to my list. If we find time, we will.
Brilliant. Knowing you're on the job, I'll be much more focused on the task at hand, making sure this place stays locked up tight. I'll just say, be on your guard. One of these brutes once beat a man to death with a sock.
Fair enough. Alright, so yeah, there's a bunch of people dotted around. You just sort of find groups here, there, and everywhere. Got something? Diggy diggy. Locked. Oh. Alright. Can we open up this gate? Is this gate open? It is! What you got? Treasure? Ah.
My body is betraying me. I have begun feeling unwell, and I may not have many years ahead of me. We must act quickly and bring about the change Albion needs. My mind rests easier knowing that I have disciples who will be faithful to the last and will do what needs to be done.
Well, there you go. That was book 5. Another bloody emerald. It all comes down to money at the end of the day. So yeah, that area where I said, oh look, I can drop down here, that's just here. That's literally just, this is where it would have dropped me down. Still, I got a book, so that's a thing. Right. Now there's not really much point, I don't think. Actually, can I... There's new places opened up to me now that I've taken on that quest. I don't think so. I may have to come back and do this one later. Assuming I have time. Here's what we're going to do. We'll focus mostly on the main story. And then if I get time, I'll do a little extra. Because I want to make sure this main story is what I complete, you know? Feels like the most important thing to focus on. Ah, they have opened up. Well, that's nice. Random, but okay. Well, it gives me a quick 5 minutes to explore around here a bit.
What are you boys gonna do first when we get home?
Reckon I'll visit.
I'm gonna kick your royal heart! We're under fire! Keep yourself
Yep, that pretty much counts as rounding them up. Because I suppose that's what rounding prisoners up is in this country? Question mark. He's an Albion at least. Hang on a second. If that's, I'm trying to work out where I am. As I say, I don't remember this map as well as I remember the main game's map. Because, sorry, I can't seem to stop coughing today. Because, yeah, as I said, I just haven't played the DLC as much. So, yes. Got something? Alright, where is it? Fish a chest. That might come in handy later.
Maybe we should just hole up here.
Are you daft? Then find your watch out for good.
The fire and stay.
Two down, three to go. I think. No, nothing else around here. Dog's not barking or anything. He's already a max, so he definitely sensed something if it was there. Oh, no, never mind. Apparently we walked past it before. The reason why I went the other way is because I thought this way was what was down the other way, the beach. But no, this is just the back area, I suppose. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, yeah, this is the beach area. I do remember this bit. Because look, it's a demon door too. That's nice, I guess. Ahoy!
Haven't seen you around before. What's your story? Are you a guard? A bull? A filthy screw? Or worse, a snitch? A nug? A stoolie? Oh, confound it! You've run me right out of jargon! Well, whatever. You're clearly not a prisoner. Not a trustworthy one anyway. Not one I'd share a secret with, if I had one, which I don't. So why don't you move along? You're probably missing a head count somewhere.
Yeah, you have to dress up as a prisoner. That's a simple one, assuming you can find the gear and whatnot. Which are just sort of scattered in chests throughout the DLC, if memory serves. Right. We cannot go in there.
How come you get I love killing rich folk. Suckers shooting at us.
Well then, put up with another.
3 down. Nice. Alright. That's everything around here. Ah, that's a drop. I can't actually go around that way. That's a shame. Alright, that means we gotta go around the long way. Whoop-de-doo. So this one, I think now we go back to the intersection and we go the other way. Yeah, here we go. As for the locked gate, pretty sure that leads to the cemetery. Don't remember the circumstances behind getting in there. Not off the top of my head, anyway. Diamond. Hello, guys.
I get to slip before we left the island.
Ah, another book.
The revolution will happen swiftly. Those who join the rebel army will band together and attack at once. Those still loyal to the crown will be sacrificed to the cause. The king will be executed following a short court-martial. The castle shall be burned to the ground, its ashes a memorial of our triumph. From those ashes will grow a new government, one led by the people and for the people, supervised by the military. I have no wish to rule, only to serve the land.
Yes, I'm sure. Whoa, that's a bit of lag there. What the happened there? Ah, poor 360. Poor thing. Right, one more left. Presumably off down here somewhere. Take that stuff, definitely.
What do you reckon is out there past the horizon?
Okay, excellent. Oh, that's locked too. Lame. Oh well. That's that little side quest done. Easy to do. What did I say? I wasn't going to bother with side quests until after I was done. What am I doing? It's almost like I have no control over my life. Or more accurately, it's just an obsessive thing to just do everything now.
That's it then. You've done us all a great service, Your Majesty. Shame none of them survived.
Not because I'll miss them, because you gave them better than they deserved. Still, it's on their heads. They made their choice.
All that and you get 5 guild seals. That's it, 5. I mean, I don't need any now. I've already maxed out all my levels and whatnot, but still. Might have been nice to get a little more. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's let's get the hell out of here. And off to the next island.
Faraday had a remote factory he opened up to the public before things turned sour. It's where he did all his work, and he's never stopped talking about it. I'm certain we'll find him there. But if what they say about his inventions is true, it won't be easy to capture him. Shall we go, Your Majesty?
Oh, okay. Thought you wanted me to get on the ship. It was taking a bit while for the fade to kick in. Clockwork Island.
Clockwork Island. It was quite a popular tourist attraction some years ago. Faraday's inventions have changed the world, but all he really wanted was to make people happy.
Why was he locked up?
Nobody really knows. Your brother said he was a danger to mankind. As for Faraday himself, all he would ever say is that he'd rather die than betray his creations. I used to queue up for hours when I was a child in Bowerstone, just to get a glimpse of his contraptions. I still remember the slogan, Faraday Industries, where faraway dreams become reality. Well, those dreams certainly look far away now.
Alright. You know, I did just notice, I think that device I'm digging next to looks like that thing that changed the moon. You know, in the demon door area? I think. Whoops. Let's try to put my shit away. Nothing at all? I think there'd be something here. Oh, guess not. Not even a dig spot. What's the point of that then? I suppose it's just there. Because, you know, level design. Strange.
I wonder what this was supposed to be.
Yeah, I can't go through there yet, doggo.
It could just be a statue, of course.
Oh, is that what I think it is? Ah, yes. That thing.
Welcome, visitors, to Clockwork Island.
We should try to find Faraday as quickly as we can, Your Majesty.
I will be your guide.
Who knows what
Please refrain from using obscene language in front of the children. Now, if you will follow me, we will begin the tour. Keep your binoculars with you at all times, and try not to stray from the group.
I suppose we should do what he says.
Look familiar? Yeah, we have actually faced off one of these things before.
We begin with what is yet to come. Astonish your senses, give flight to your fancy by stepping into the street of the future.
I'm starting to wish I'd paid this place a visit while it was still open.
Before you is an everyday Bowerstone suburb, as it will be 15 years from now. Yes, the future is in our grasp. Please walk among the citizens of tomorrow. share in their joy, marvel at their superior well-being.
Dig up their gardens. Maybe not do that.
It is my sincere wish that you have a lovely In the world of tomorrow, there is no conflict, no jealousy, no selfishness. Thanks to science, people are finally happy.
Are they? I'll believe that. I think this is supposed to be like a Disneyland kind of thing, especially based on this.
Marvel at the perfect lives they lead. Would you not want to raise a family here?
Well, I suppose there could be worse places to live. You know, America, for instance. Is he still walking around?
This is the future that Faraday Industries can bring to Albion. Peace and contentment for all.
Oh, good.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. This concludes the tour. We hope all your dreams have been fulfilled.
I want a refund.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here. You will never get what you want. Never.
It's Faraday.
I'm ready for you, Your Majesty. I am most ready. And if it is violence you seek, then violence you shall have.
This is a security announcement to all our guests here today. Please take cover. The management accepts no responsibility for any mutilations, fatalities, or slight grazes. And now, presenting the latest in armed defense mechanisms, a round of applause for the Colin Mark II.
So yeah, you remember from the other DLC where there's a Colin in there? Yeah, now we've got this.
How are you? It is a fun.
This is going well. We've only been here a few minutes and we're already fighting for our lives. Do these things feel pain?
Hope not.
This is what Faraday's been doing in his spare time. Building a mechanical army. That's why your brother locked him up. No wonder tourists stopped coming. Looks like the street of the future isn't that different to the street of the present. It's like no armor I've ever seen. Faraday is just stalling us. We have to find him.
Hey, Miles. This is in Normansburg and cannot speak.
Looks like the street of the future is going to be a dangerous place to live. I'm starting to see why your brother locked Faraday up. Come on, let's find him, shall we? I think there might be a way through here.
Yes, I clocked it earlier, don't worry. Okay.
How come this isn't part of the tour? Welcome to the graveyard of the future. Look at this place, even the wall is falling to pieces. There's some sort of canal down there.
I've got exploring to do.
So we
I guess.
I don't think we'll find a tour guide where we're going next.
Probably not. There we go.
The park has been open for a whole month now, and I can say without reservations that it is an extraordinary success. The public adores my creations, and as I predicted, the Street of the Future is proving to be my greatest draw. Tomorrow I travel to Miss Peak, where I will oversee the maiden voyage of the improved monorail. I think this design is the safest yet.
Yes, well, we know what happened to that, don't we? The irony, of course. There we go. Alright, let's see. Anything else kicking around? Don't look like it.
I think we can safely say this isn't part of the tour.
Really? What gave it away?
What are those? Insects?
Robo-insects.
I have instructed my cleaning and repair crew to clear the canal of detritus. Now go away!
Can you imagine what happened if these insects got loose in Albion? Careful, Your Majesty. They're far more dangerous than real beetles.
Nah, they use the same AI as the last game, I'm sure.
I don't care what they're made of, they're still disgusting. We're getting close. Faraday must be in that factory up ahead.
Well, maybe. Possibly. Yeah, probably. Just looking around, making sure I'm not missing anything. Right, let's keep it going. So, yeah, he's the Robobo guy. He likes to make Robobobos in all sorts of shapes and sizes and whatnot. So that's fun. Fair enough. Oh, sorry. Coming through. Big spot. Presumably over here. Diamond.
Why can't you leave me alone? I will never do as you ask. Do you hear me? Never!
What's he talking about?
I'm not sure. Maybe he's finally lost what little reason he had left.
Rulers may believe they can impose their will on whomever they so wish, but I was born to make dreams come alive, not to create death. You have already seen the weapons your brother forced me to make, but they shall never leave this island, and neither shall I.
So that's why your brother had him locked up. He refused to build him an army. And he thinks that's what you've come here for.
You know, it's kind of a shame, really, because honestly, a robot army could have done really, really, really well against the Crawler. You know? Which was the whole point of what Logan was doing in the first place, apparently.
So clever and so happy. We could do this forever and ever.
Must I turn more of my creations into monstrosities? Leave us in peace.
I have a feeling these dogs aren't here to play catch with us.
No, they want to play fetch.
Bombs. Why am I not surprised? I was always more of a cat person myself.
I don't mind dogs. What's wrong with dogs? Why do you think I'm using the guns?
I've had just about enough of this. Whatever he believes, he's too dangerous to be left out here. We need to find him, now.
Do we? I don't know, he seems pretty safe by himself to me. Hey, hello Spirit Wolf. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Diggy diggy. Missed you? Ah, I missed all my regulars. The, you know, small number that I have, but, yeah. Let's see what's up here, shall we? Maybe a book or something? Bookings elsewhere. Cable. Follow the cable. All right. I don't remember how to open that. It's as though I've got to deactivate something else where. So let's see. I don't see a. Seems to go off in that direction. Right. Never mind. Doesn't look like I can get that now. Might be a thing of having to come back here after the fact. I'm not even sure. Okay. Let's keep it going for now.
Another dead end. There must be someone.
Look how you corrupted my life's work.
General Turner must have plans for these creatures. That's why he sent Faraday loose. Stop them! If this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. We need a real How many more of these things are there?
Too many.
Today hasn't.
Come on, Bugs, die. Right, there we go. What's he got?
I think there's a way through the roof. Come on.
Ah.
Incredible news.
I have received word that King Logan himself is planning to visit the island. He wishes to speak with me in person. No doubt to congratulate me on all the advances I have made, and on transforming Bowerstone slums into a happy and productive place. I shall have to record a special welcome message for Huxley.
Okay, well, listen, it's gone 4 o'clock, so we're going to pause for just a brief little moment.
Hello.
And yeah, take a quick break, and when we get back, we'll keep going. See you in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, then. Right, let's get going. Keep on moving forward. Plenty more where this came from, trust me. Down.
I am a troubled man today. King Logan presented me with a most unexpected request. He wishes me to adapt my creations and build an army. He assures me it is required to defend Albion, but I have serious misgivings. My creations are meant for peace and the betterment of mankind. I will begin making changes to them, but I will not activate a single one unless I have assurances as to their ultimate use.
Yes, well, I'm sure that worked out well for you, didn't it? Totally not the reason why you ended up locked away in a prison somewhere.
You've taken my work. You've taken years of my life. My soul. That is out of the I will encase you. I will crush you with.
Think of what your brother would have done if he'd had an army of automatons at his command.
It is not the last visit that
Stop them!
I'm working on it.
They're relentless.
It is time we separated your head from your
All those years Faraday was babbling in his cell. I had no idea this is what it was all about. I'm really getting sick of these walking boxes.
Cease your bleeding at once.
I've seen a lot of strange things in my time, but today has to be the strangest.
Yeah,
If
well,
this technology ever gets out, it means the end of the army. Who would need a real soldier? Driven him insane. He made him turn this place into a war factory.
are you that surprised? I mean, really? Are you that surprised? I'm not. This is Logan we're talking about. Dude was off his nut. Although there's good reason for it. Hello.
I was correct in doubting Logan's intentions. He has demanded I hand over the army. And I can tell from his manner that he has gone power mad and wants to use them for harm. If I refuse, he has threatened not only to confiscate all my industries, but to lock me up forever. But I will stand firm. My
This is it. The last factory. He has to be here somewhere.
Chest. You know, considering we got that electric gate thing, which I don't think we can open yet, we have to come back here post completion to get the books. So maybe if we have time. No, all locked. Cutscene time.
was all just recorded messages. He's been playing with us.
Is this the perfect soldier you wanted, Your Majesty? Well, you shall never have it.
Woo, hello. Missed.
I designed this suit to be the most powerful weapon that has ever existed. Allow me to demonstrate.
Here, have some distractions. Ah.
Leave me alone! I'm not alone on this.
In the future, punishment is meted out swiftly and
Come on. Hey, there it goes. Woo! Gotcha.
Well then, I'm ready. Your brother destroyed everything I cared for. You may as well kill me.
We should take him back to the keep. We can take care of his wounds there.
Obviously, I'm going to spare the guy. Is it the mic that picks up? Yeah, there's a weird buzzing noise. I'm not exactly sure where it comes from. It's sort of intermittent. I've never managed to work out exactly what causes it, whether it's like something on my internet or if it's the microphone. It's probably my microphone. I've been meaning to replace it for ages. I just haven't got around to it yet.
I'm not like my brother. You're safe now.
It's just sort of background noise in the microphone. I don't know what, as I say, I think my microphone is just like dying or something. As I said, I've been meaning to buy a new one for an age and a half and just haven't gotten around to it.
Thank you. I should not have judged you so hastily, Your Majesty.
You have been through a lot, Mr. Faraday. But now that we know the truth, your life will return to normal.
Very good. He will be released as soon as his wounds are healed.
Yee. Well, he seems to be enjoying himself, so that's something. And he's apparently fast asleep now, so yeah, that's not really a surprise, is it? Alright, what's next?
Ah, my queen. I have eagerly awaited your return. I have made an extraordinary discovery.
Just tell her what my men found out, Hobson.
Why, it was a wholly collaborative effort. Without my supervision, who knows when...
Just tell me.
Of course, indeed. As you know, the second prisoner is the alchemist and alleged witch, Mary Godwin. A rather foul and malevolent woman, by all accounts. We have uncovered files on experiments so grotesque, I don't mind admitting I lost part of my supper while reading them.
Get to the point, Hobson.
Yes. Well, it seems that before she turned to foul necromancy, she came from a well-to-do family. We believe she may be hiding out at her grandfather's long-abandoned and rather opulent estate.
I have the coordinates. I'll wait for you at the pier. The sooner we capture this woman, the better.
And I shall continue leading the investigation into General Turner. There really seems to be so little information on the man. It's as if he had taken his records with him.
Maybe he did. Maybe he did. Anyway, so that's one down. Now we've got next person. Ah, yes, this is fun. Okay. Don't know if there'll be any more quests, but as you can see, this place is starting to look a little more tidied. So that's nice. Don't know if there's anything kicking around here or not.
I can't tell what that is, and I don't think I want to.
I think this was the way we came in, wasn't it? Excuse me, coming through. Yes, the way we came in when we had to fight our way through. That's nice. It's nice it's still here. Right, anyway. Let's keep going. And as I say, let's focus on the main storyline, maybe a couple of quests. And we'll see what's left to do. I think there is some post DLC completion stuff that you can do too. We'll see how much time I've got left for that at the end of the session. It's not really like big stuff that needs to be done. It's just sort of more little miscellaneous quest lines and whatnot. Nothing serious. Alright. Will there be any more? Oh, hello. Side quests. What are you doing for me?
You know much about riots, Your Majesty? Lots of things can set them off, but one thing in particular is overcrowding. You stick too many bodies in a limited amount of space, and you get angry and violent. Makes sense? And until recently, I thought it was limited to prisons, but it turns out it applies to cemeteries as well. You see, quite a few inmates were killed when you retook the prison, so we set about digging graves for them. But there's a lot of dead in that cemetery already. They didn't want new neighbours, so now instead of putting bodies in graves, we've got them popping out. Just like with a riot, we tried to restore order. But I lost 2 men in the process. That's 2 more to bury, and I'll never make the numbers work at that rate. You think you could have a go?
Sure.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Let's kill some hollow men. That is at least something easy and quantifiable. Very easy in point of fact. Yes, I thought I just clocked a chest under there. If I can open any of these up, probably not. Dig spot? Yes, I had a feeling. Yes, I think I've already seen it, thanks. I just wonder what this place was before it became a prison, but who the hell knows? I don't know if it's ever stated anyway. Probably not. Ah, hello. Woo, hello. Hey, that worked. What's all this? Locked? Boo. Why's everything gotta be all locked? Alright, what else? Any more? The dig spot? We're really just digging up a grave at this point. Sorted. No, can't open any of them up. What a shame. Okay. Still don't know how to open up that gate down here. Probably comes into play later on. Because you usually can access all of the places unless it's specifically locked up for a quest. Alright. Let's keep it going now. Hold on.
Well, that's just fantastic, Your Majesty. Now you've put down the rebellion, we can bury these bodies. If they know what's good for them.
Woo! And off to the next island.
I don't mind admitting I'm rather looking forward to more action. Too many years sitting at a desk.
I know exactly how you feel.
Shall we go then?
Oh yes, let's.
The estate has been abandoned for years, but there are definite signs of life here. I think we've found Mary Godwin's hiding place, all right.
Oh, joy of joys.
This place represents everything General Turner despises. Old money, aristocracy, nepotism. You may find when you meet him that you have something in common. You're both revolutionaries.
Then why does he want me dead?
You stopped being a rebel. You became queen.
Well, yes, but that happens to everybody eventually, doesn't it? Treasure? What you got? Ah. A chest. An emerald. Fair enough. Horses.
Notions about art. No wonder witchcraft married her. She probably grew up looking at these things.
Probably. Alright, let's keep things a-moving, shall we?
Watching me. The sooner we get off this island.
They are watching. because, you know, they're not like statues or something, I don't think. Yeah. These ones ain't statues. You can tell. The fucking tail's moving. Can't do anything about it yet, though.
What a surprise. They're alive.
These Balverines ain't too
I never
hard
really
to kill.
believed those rumors about this estate housing the world's largest menagerie. If the Godwins were mad enough to keep Balverines,
Lions and tigers and bears. No, actually, just a lot more Balverines. And hobs. I'm pretty sure there's hobs. And... actually, no, that's about it. I think it's Balverines and hobs. Caliber hares, and there's monk rabbits, last remaining in existence. And there's none remaining in existence now, apparently. Corpse moths. Demonstrating that last butterflies can become zombies too. Hey.
I've studied these kindred souls all my life, striven to understand their true nature, to capture their essence. The day is fast approaching when all that is human inside me will die, when I will finally be free and exist amongst the pure.
That doesn't sound good. Combustible northern monkeys. Yeah, makes sense. What you got? Treasure? Don't see any. Ah, is it off somewhere else? Fair enough. I thought it was in the immediate area.
house. Witchcraft Mary has to be somewhere in this demented zoo.
Well, we could hope that, but that's not necessarily true, is it? And the book.
There is no more misunderstood creature among the pure than that which others call hollow man. There is nothing hollow about them. They may, in fact, be the most complete being in existence. The one most in tune.
I'd heard her
with the
experiments
forces of
involved
nature.
electrical currents.
Flickering
They make
light
good deterrents too.
brings dead matter
We could use
to
something
life.
like this at the keep. Let's go.
I
There must be a way around.
harness it for the day of purification.
Purification.
More like Mary swapped one prison for another, except she's in charge of this one. Another of the rumors about Witchcraft Mary. Necromancy. I never thought there was any truth to it. Someone's definitely been digging up corpses, though. I'm not sure I want to know why.
Another one? What you got now? Dig spot? Come on then, where is it? Show me where it is.
But I'm guessing this has something to do with it.
It's not just a hollow man, it's a ghost hollow man. And now it's real. Okay, well that means we can kill it.
These are like no horror men I've ever seen. They're much more ancient. They're trying to stay out of the light. There's something else going on here. This is no zoo.
No, it's a lab.
Dark magics.
Come on.
What is she thinking, creating hollow men? Against nature. It's obscene.
They're not hollow men, they're very hollow men. because, you know, there's literally nothing there.
General Turner can't be planning to create an army out of Balverines and Hollow Men. It's just too preposterous. If she successfully created Hollow Men, I can't imagine what else she's managed to do. We should collect all her research papers. She may belong in a cell. This is science the world has never seen the likes of before.
Doesn't mean that, you know, it should be. Alright, what you got? Diggy diggy. More diamonds. People just love to bury diamonds all over the place. Strange. Maybe it was Hollow Men and Balverines rather than Hobbs. I had in my mind it was Hobbs, but that could just be my memory playing tricks with me. As I said, I haven't played this DLC that much, so... I remember bits. I don't remember all of it. Ooh, health potion. Happily take that. Chest up there. Come on, get around. And open.
Doesn't look like we're getting around these gates, but there must be some way of cutting the power to them.
Well, yes. Tends to happen. Gee, do you think there's going to be more ghost Hollow Men here? Or more very Hollow Men, as I call them?
I think I can shut this down. It's not too different to the generator in the Keep's torture chamber. Oh, great. Get ready for some company. Keep those things away from me.
No, I'll... Why you stop? Don't care. Ah, time to move. Not fast enough. Get moving. Help. Work faster. Come on, you guys. Let's go. Woo! Got it.
That should do the trick.
I'd completely forgotten about the really Hollow Men.
Nothing like Faraday's technology. What's remarkable? Fight side by side. I've never heard of such a thing happening before.
Be grateful.
If with Faraday's machines, who knows what they could accomplish?
Bad things, I would imagine. Oh, that reminds me, I did clock something, but I didn't have a chance to react to it. Whoops, that's the wrong button. Sorry, back at the generator, one moment. I think I clocked a book. I was too busy running around killing shit. Over here somewhere. Sure, I saw it. Where was it? There it is.
It was not difficult to communicate with the pack of Balverines that roamed the estate freely. Their aggression, as with most of the pure, comes from a fundamental hatred of humanity. They saw in me the same hatred. Through some simple experiments, I was able to make Balverines and Hollowmen collaborate. They will need to come together for the great day.
Oh, that sounds fun. Aha. Just... Okay, both of them. I think it's back out the way. Yes. You may remember we were here before. This has been deactivated because presumably turning off the generator turned off both of the gates. Locked? Might be something for later on. As I say, I'm pretty sure there's reason to return to all these places after you've completed them. But as I say, for now I just want to focus on getting through the main story.
Well, we can either try to wade through the rubble, or we can find another way in.
I'm fine with wading through the rubble.
Such as that cave over there. It seems more like Witchcraft Mary's style, anyway. Let's hope she keeps her pets out of the house.
Don't bet on it. Alright.
This was probably one of the best stocked cellars in Albion once. Smells like most of it turned to vinegar. It didn't stop someone from emptying these bottles, though.
Ah! Okay, yep, that makes sense. Right, it's just a bunch of bats. Always hard to tell if they're going to be the ones that attack you or if they're the ones that just fly on by. Those were flybys.
Did you hear that? Come on.
Alright, what have we got? Oh.
Hobs. I was wondering when we'd come across them. It just isn't a proper zoo without hobs. We should leave them sleeping. The noise might alert Godwin. We should step lightly, though I doubt any noise on Earth could wake them.
We do have hobs here.
And a 2, and a 3. Each time you
Is that
kiss
dead
my
fish
gills,
talking?
it gives me fishy chills. And when you touch my scales, my little fishy heart
You'd think
fails.
they'd lose their taste for fun after all that
But
wine.
don't you treat me rough. Can't you see I'm already stuffed? And tell me that your love is earnest, or you're as bad as a taxidermist.
Sees these
All
creatures
right.
not as pets, but as
One
equals.
more time.
Kill him.
Each time you kiss my gills, it gives me fishy chills. And when
We done?
At least the fish has shut up. Is there
Yes.
nothing normal on this island? Come on, let's go before it starts singing again.
Oh, yes, dear God, please.
God. At least there's only one wisp. We should be safe. Here's another of Mary's notebooks. She mentions General Turner in this one. Sounds like he won her over to his cause.
Uh-oh.
Oh, hell. Here we go again. Take it. Those flames are unnatural.
Gotcha.
How many more of these encounters I can take?
Easier to take out the big guy. Book.
My return to the estate has brought me life again. I can finally continue the work I was forced to abandon. I owe my freedom to one man, a soldier who understands me like no other human has ever understood me. He has taken a great interest in my research and has promised great changes to come. Perhaps one day we can bring purification to the whole of Albion.
Mr. Dimples. Well, that one doesn't look too bad.
More hops. This is beyond a joke.
Color coordinated hobs, just what the world needs.
As if regular hops weren't bad enough.
Come on, get moving. No, don't care. You don't have to keep doing it in slow-mo, you know. Woo. Woo,
I hope I never see another for as long as I live. General Turner has got a lot to answer for. He wouldn't be in this mess if he hadn't wanted to pass Mary over. Not that I'm surprised. You haven't met him, but believe me, he's the most charismatic, most persuasive man you'll ever meet.
Hey, that works. And that looks like something escaped. Oh dear, that could be a problem. Then again, it might not be because it's escaped, and that means I won't have to deal with it because it's gone. At least it's gone from here. As soon as I leave here, then it's a problem. Take a couple of them.
The work is complete at last. My purification has come.
Yay. Oh, apparently I hadn't done that before. In fact, I think I remember the last time I actually played this, because here's the thing, I've owned it on PC for years, but I've only owned it on 360 for a couple of years now. I've only ever played it through on 360 once before. And I don't think I bothered going all the way through the DLC, which is why you will probably be getting...
Whatever she's been doing with these creatures, we're going to find out soon. Better get your weapon ready. I'm noticing a pattern here. We walk in, things try to kill us.
Well spotted. At least you're paying attention.
Told you. None of these...
Making them poisonous, I suppose? You know, clues in the name. They are poison Balverines.
We have to kill them all.
I know. don't know. I could do with a nice large mansion with a secret lab in the basement. Very Resident Evil.
Only a sick mind could have created this nightmare.
You'll take it all.
Can you hear that? It must be her. Come on.
Oh, that can't be good. Is that really necessary? Yes, I can. There go the Hollow Man. And now she becomes a Balverine. Right, well, that's complicated. Ability, most definitely. Woo! Let's get a little bit of distance and a bit of time, thank you. Gotcha. Woo! Got it.
No, not this form again. Please don't let me live this way. Kill me, I beg you.
She doesn't know what she's saying. We should take her back to the keep. She needs special care.
Yes, of course, of course, of course.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right.
Well, you know, we hope.
We'll do what we can for her. When she's well enough, perhaps we can send her to a more adequate facility. She needs more help than we can give her. We still need to find General Turner. I'll meet you in the records room. Perhaps Hobson and my men have uncovered his location.
We can hope. Hooray! And it's not for achievement popping up. Yeah, I don't think I ever completed the DLC on the 360 version of this game I had. I probably just got distracted by other things. I do tend to do that, especially on games I haven't seen before. Games I have played before. And look, that's strange. That wasn't there before.
What happened?
It was Turner. He's been here all along. He never left the island.
Where's Hobson?
He took him. Turner's been playing with us, playing with you. This is what he wanted all along, to lure you into a trap. He's been using hidden passages behind the walls. He's somewhere in the prison. I don't care what happens to Hobson, but we have to find Turner. He left through here.
Well, okay then. Let's go. In fact, it's slightly earlier than normal, but I'm pretty sure there's a big fight coming up. Obviously with Turner being at the end of this path. I don't remember if the fight happens like immediately or if it happens after a bit. But on the off chance it happens immediately and I end up in a big fight when 5 o'clock rolls around, I'd rather not, mostly because I need to nip to the bathroom real quick. So we'll take a slightly earlier than normal break, and when we get back, we'll deal with this. We're pretty much heading towards the end of the DLC. You know, it was weird, me saying that, oh, this place has 4 areas. You're right, it doesn't have 4 areas, it has 3 areas. You've got the keep, you got the, you know, the Clockwork Island, and you got the mansion. I was trying to rack my brain thinking, what the hell was the 3rd island? There isn't a 3rd island. Well, a 4th island, I should say. You know, 3rd area you go to looking for a person. You know what I meant. Yeah, I was racking my brain thinking, what was that? I don't remember that, but there must be, because that's how the DLC works, isn't it? No, I was wrong. Anyway, never mind that. I'll be back in a minute, guys. And we're back. Okay, let's get on with this. As I say, I don't remember if there's like a chunk and then we get the big fight, or if it's straight into the big fight. I honest to God don't remember that, so I guess we'll find out. Ooh, treasure.
I know it's a trap, but I'm not sure Turner realizes who he's dealing with. He hasn't seen the fight that I have. We should be careful. He must have something to pass.
Begun the process of revolution in the quietest way possible. Talking to those I trust most, gauging the mood of the troops. It is clear that when the time comes, many among our ranks will join me in our rising. We have all seen the ever-deepening chasm in our society, the way our people have been oppressed by the king. Even worse, we have all at one time or another been the instrument of that oppression. Change is coming to our way. It is inevitable.
Well, we'll see about that, won't we? That's a book for a later quest, I think.
This is the pit. If he's hiding with all these lunatics.
Ah, we're back here again. Fair enough. Well, presumably we're off down here.
He set them free. The bastards set them free.
Oh dear. That could be a problem. Let's get rid of these people nice and quick, shall we? And then we'll move on with the rest. I suppose I could have taken a break at the normal time, but as I said, I didn't want to risk it because I couldn't remember. So it's fine. More? Woo! Good shot.
At least they're out of their misery now.
You're hurt.
I'll be alright. I'm no hero, though.
Stay here.
Oh.
I can deal with Turner alone.
I'm sure you can. You have powers the rest of us can only dream of. There might be more coming. Go. I'll hold them off while I can.
Oh dear, the door's locked. No going back now. Darn you, Turner. At least he's not like running around monologuing like all the other, you know, villains you face. Ah, that's a problem. That's a dead end. I don't think there's anything else kicking off down here. It's just Hobson. Hello.
It's all right, Hobson.
There was no third prisoner. It was all him.
It's time for your treatment, Your Majesty. You're awake, Your Majesty. Good. I was afraid I might have set too high a charge. But then, you have powers the rest of us can only dream of. Hobson was mistaken. There was a third prisoner. General Turner, the finest soldier I ever served under, the finest man I ever knew, died 6 months ago. I couldn't save his life, but I wasn't going to let everything he believed in die with him. You see, it's time for a true revolution. And how does one bring down a queen? How does one bring down a hero? By becoming one. Forgive me, Your Majesty.
Because now you can see where the two previous prisoners were all their stuff was sort of combining, because it's obviously a combination of what were their names, Mary and Faraday's stuff. So it's a pretty decent twist.
It worked.
And it's interesting that they can literally distill what makes a hero
to the end of
down
kings
like this.
And queens.
Quite so directly. Oh, would you look who it is?
All hail the Queen of Albion. Do you see now who the real enemy is? I am you. And only one of us can live.
Alright, now you're dying.
my dog, alone. Do you know how many people I've seen die for someone else's cause? How much blood I've spilled? And how many have wasted away in prisons like this one just for speaking their minds? You called yourself revolutionary, but what changed? We swapped one ruler for another. What gives you the right to dictate our lives?
I do like how the final boss of the whole game is literally just yourself. It's your clone, because of course it is. Come on. This boss is very tanky. It's more or less the same as the boss at the start of the DLC, but even tankier. I'm not certain, but I'm pretty sure it's always the opposite alignment to you as well. Like, if you're good, they're bad. If you're bad, they're good.
I know how to be you. And as Queen of Albion, I will end the crown. I want to challenge I took care of him.
Gotcha. Woo! Told you, very tanky.
Another revolution has failed. Perhaps it's as it should be. I don't know that I could ever have given up such power. Just remember this, Queen. Albion doesn't need you to sit on its throne. One day, the people will claim their freedom.
I do wonder if that was also maybe setting up things for a potential Fable 4 that never happened. You know, like the monarchy goes away and they put in like a government or something. I have no idea. Hooray! And there you go. And that's more or less the end of Traitors Keep. We still got another 50 minutes yet, so there's a little wrap-up stuff to do.
That was quite an extraordinary and most unpleasant turn of events, if you don't mind me saying so. I never did trust Commander Milton, of course, but to attempt a coup by taking your place, why, it's diabolical. His death should serve as an example to all. And to think he was loyal to a traitor like General Turner. We should be thankful the General was a rather sick man when he was imprisoned, or Milton might have let him walk free.
Free. And that's more or less it, I think. Yes, apparently the prisoners very much like me. But, yeah, so that's more or less, that's the main story of the campaign. As I said, there is some extra miscellaneous stuff kicking around. There's a few quests here or there.
Majesty, let me give you a status update on the prison. We've accounted for all prisoners. All living inmates are secure, and final casualty tolls are being tabulated as we speak. The perimeter has been inspected, with security breaches identified and repaired. Patrols have returned to normal, with guard shifts rotating every 6 hours. We're all sleeping easier since you ran down those thugs, and the cemetery's quiet. And so now, I don't know. Your Majesty, I've performed all my duties. Now's the time when I'd normally await further orders, but I'm not likely to get any with Commander Milton no longer, in command. He had a set of books which covered different aspects of the penal system. They'd be awfully useful, but they disappeared during the riot. I think you could keep an eye out for them.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I knew I could rely on you. This set of keys should give you access to all areas of the island. And my house home. I'm gonna need those back, if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so now we get sort of free reign of everything. All those locked doors we ran into earlier should now be open wide. Or at least unlockable to open wide. So yeah, there's a couple of the General's books I haven't got yet, and there's a couple of other miscellaneous quests dotted around. I can spend next hour or so doing that. I might as well. We'll see what happens on that front, shall we? So, yeah, DLC's not quite as long as I remember, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. So, you know, it is what it is.
Every soldier swears an allegiance to the crown, and I have upheld that oath most of my life, until I could do so no longer. King Logan has broken the unspoken contract with his people. He has brought nothing but misery upon Albion. And by what right? Being the son of a hero? What gave the old hero the right to start this monarchy? If it is the ability to cast spells, are we to turn our street magicians and jugglers into royalty? If it is the overwhelming strength, are we to make kings of brutes and trolls? And if it is the blood in their veins, are we then not all royalty? For that blood runs through every Albion man, woman, and child. Heroes are merely accidents of nature. Let us bow before them no more.
I mean, it's kind of got a point, really, all things considered.
If anyone should find this, know that escape is possible. We've made it this far, and so could you. Which I guess you would have if you're reading this. I will leave word further on in the hope it will help fellow escapees. We've made it into the boiler room and started in on the wall, working quietly. So far, Roger's plan has worked perfectly. Freedom is near at hand.
Is it now? What you got? Dig spot?
Complete with hair stolen from the barber's shop to leave in our bunks to buy us time. It's too bad he's only just had the idea now and didn't before we left. That must be the guards I hear coming.
Yes, that would have been a good idea to have earlier rather than later. Idiots. Yes, Albion's people are not the brightest bulbs in the bunch, are they? Just in general. Right. The book I don't need. Ah, is this going to be... Yes, it is.
Chronologist's Handbook, Volume 2. Health and Hygiene. Anytime human beings live together en masse in cramped quarters, hygiene quickly becomes a pressing concern. The fact is that most prisons prioritize security and order over prisoner comfort, which is well and good. But in the summer it can be quite intolerable depending on climate. Prisoners should be given the opportunity to bathe and launder their garments regularly. Anything under once every 3 months, and you are just asking for trouble.
Yeah, 3 months, that's nice. And that's the way out. I'm assuming this is the way back into place. Yeah. I don't want to quite leave just yet. As much fun as that would be. I have no idea which way I'm going. So let's see which doors are open and which ones aren't. Nope, that door is just plain locked. Well, fine. It is what it is, I suppose, on that front. Is this door open? Yes! I'm glad one of them is. Oh yeah, so remember when he comes here and he shows you the chairs and he's like, oh, well, you know, we don't really want to use these anymore. Yep, it was all there in the end. The DLC is, I will say, this is pretty decent DLC. It's got a good length. It's, you know, the story is actually kind of interesting, the way you get the turnaround halfway through, or at the end at least. And, yeah, it's reasonably well done. Pretty well done. Alright, hang on a second. Now, if memory serves... walked past this earlier.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 3. Conjugal Visits. Contrary to popular opinion, a conjugal visit is not when a teacher visits the prison and teaches the inmates about verbs. Conjugal visits do not actually involve verbs at all. Well, they do. Actually, they can involve a surprising number, depending on the disposition, creativity, gender, and quantity of prisoners involved. But none bears repeating here. Just use your imagination. But not too often, as this can be harmful.
Select the next warden.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 1. Prison Security. Security is the primary responsibility of the commanding officer assigned to any correctional facility. It is of such paramount importance that it must supersede. The only conceivable exception to this inviolable rule is in cases where a member of prison staff is in mortal peril. For example, if prisoners, in the course of an escape attempt, have taken a staff member hostage. In such a case, it is entirely permissible to temporarily reduce security, as in response to a hostage-taker's express demand, with full intention of restoring full security as soon as possible. Only once security is restored should the commanding officer attempt to neutralize or recapture the inmate or inmates responsible for the lapse. The only exception to this rule is, again, a case where a staff member's life is threatened. Basically, anytime they threaten a member of staff, give them what they want, and then try to fix things later as best you can.
Well, that makes sense.
Dennis had the bright idea of holding competition between the prisoners. Drop yours. He said we should have them stripped down to their pants and run around a sort of course we could devise for our entertainment. I can't put my finger on it, but something tells me it's a bad idea.
Probably.
My name is General Solomon Turner. I wish to make record of the decision I have come to, and the reasons for making it. I have served in the Albion Army for 35 years, fought alongside fine soldiers such as Major Swift and Walter Beck, and seen many changes before our land. I always believed in my work, to protect the people, and it is because of this belief that I cannot, in good conscience, continue to serve the man who sits on the throne. It is in observing the character and actions of King Logan that I have come to the most important realization of my life. This monarchy we live under is an evil system. It must be destroyed by any means necessary, and I am willing to lead the revolution to make it so.
Pop. Yay.
Combine flour, sugar, eggs, and vanilla extract in a large mixing bowl and beat thoroughly. If these ingredients cannot be obtained, which is highly likely here on the island, substitute sand, gravel, bark, and imitation vanilla, brackets.
Sounds yummy. It's like the cake at the end of Portal. Blech. I like cake. I don't eat as much now as I used to because, you know, I'm trying to watch my weight. But cake is nice. It's a nice treat every once in a while, you know. Right, okay, so we got a couple of doors we couldn't open that we now can. First and foremost, there was one in the graveyard. Pretty sure it's in there. Where was the other one? I don't remember off the top of my head. But there was definitely one in the graveyard. See, it does at least explain why I wasn't able to locate... Oh, well, this is where the fourth area is, because there was no fourth area. But, I mean, hey, you still get 3 very chunky, large locations, so... It's certainly got a lot more effort put into it than the Understone DLC, or whatever it's called. Undercroft, Underburrow, Under something or other. Which was just one area with a few houses in it, which, you know... Not as good. So much for all the Hollow Men have been dealt with. to be fine. One of them must be in this one.
Phenologist's Handbook, Volume 5. Prison Governance. In the event that a correctional facility's commanding officer is killed or incapacitated, authority for the facility should be transferred to the next highest ranking officer. For example, a captain, lieutenant or second lieutenant. In the absence of an available officer, authority then transfers to the highest ranked enlisted man, in descending order as follows: Staff Sergeant, Sergeant, Corporal, Lance Corporal, Private. Should there be no enlisted men able to fulfill the duties of command, authority hereafter transfers to prison staff, the composition of which may vary between institutions, as follows: surgeon, doctor, nurse, cook, janitor, groundskeeper. If none of these are available, the prisoner likely has larger problems than determining who is in command.
I mean, he's not wrong. Okay, now was it down here? I very vaguely remember there being something down here. No, that was a chest. There was something down here, wasn't there? I think. I was like, oh no, it's locked. I'll have to come back here later. That's the place over there. Was it over here? Is it down this way? Oh, it might have been down this way. Is it down this way? Here we go. Now that's open. Ooh, cave. Okay. Treasures. Aha.
Phenologist's Handbook, Volume 4. Health and Safety Facilities. Every prison should have a sterile, well-stocked and fully staffed infirmary.
One would hope.
If you do not have a clean and well-maintained infirmary, you could face drastic cuts in funding, or even a reprimand should you be visited by certain representatives of the Bureau of Prisons, who may or may not have particular political leanings or an axe to grind. Trust us on this. An ancillary benefit of having a functioning infirmary is that your prisoners will be healthier.
Alright, well there's 5 books, we can turn those in. Then I'll have a quick mooch, see if there's any other quests dotted around, because as I say, I'm pretty sure... I remember there being more quests. I might be completely and totally misremembering that, of course, but... maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Okay. Hand these in. Should be around here somewhere. Aha, here we go. And that means there's only 1 book left. Oh.
Ah, you found the first book. I'm sure it will give me loads of ideas. Great. You found another book. I can't wait to read it. Another book. Great stuff. I'll read this as soon as my shift's over. Fantastic. Another book. I look forward to reading this one. Excellent. That's the last book. With all these at my fingertips, I'll have every answer at my fingertips. I suppose the only person I take orders from now is you, Your Majesty. So, What about it? What's your first order for me? Of course, the most pressing issue is deciding how this facility should be run from now on. You could release all the political prisoners. That's sure to endear you to the public. Or you could just leave things as they are. That's often the simplest choice, and the least paperwork. And of course, you could lock up more innocent people. No one would dare oppose you with a threat of ending up here.
We'll do the nice thing, because of course.
Yes, ma'am. I'll inform the men of your decision, Your Majesty.
Hey. All that for 5 guild seals. Yay for being the nice person. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. Keeping it real. Shut up. Puns. Bad puns, I say. Right. We still got half an hour, so let's have a quick look. We still got that last book to get. Oh, no, sorry, that's not right. I was going to say, do I have the prison outfit? Have I found all that yet? I might need to look it
You
up.
have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy.
Let's see. Right. What are you? That's a warrior suit. That doesn't look like I've got the prisoner suit. So I've got the hat, so I still need the... I've got the boots, I've got the trousers. I still need the top. And apparently there's also the shackles I need too, so... Oh well. So tell you what, let's do that real quick, and we'll open up the demon door while we're doing. Oh, okay. I don't know which one this is. So, left wing. Which one's left, which one's right? I don't know. If we find the entrance, then we'll check. This is the entrance. That's the entrance. So left wing. Right, so we with this one. It says second cell on the left. Well, hey. Prisoner top. Oh, hello.
Never given a gift to royalty before.
Well, that's very nice of you to do, I suppose. Surprised you are at all, but, well, I guess that's all part of the rehabilitation process. Alright, so we gotta go outside. Head towards the demon door. Bolting off the rocks to the right of the hole in the wall, the garden area. Alright, I think I know roughly where we're going. Maybe? Don't know, let's find out. We gotta head towards the demon door first. Which is useful because that'll save me time in the long run. Okay, demon door. Which I think was this
Violence
one?
doesn't solve anything.
Alright, so is it... Ah yes, because I didn't actually jump off of here before, did I? Ah, that's why I missed it. Okay. There we go. Alright, that's the full prison uniform. Just hold down here a sec. Head off towards the demon door. This one's relatively easy because he's just like wearing some clothes, so you know. Alright, let's do that now real quick.
Welcome to the sanctuary. It appears you managed to create a complete suit. Nice to have things that match. Yes, you see, this way it will be here for you when you want it.
Down. There we go.
Fair in that way. Who am I to judge whether a change of apparel is significantly detrimental?
It's fine. And my pale skin goes very well with the white.
Psst. The time to break out is now. Everything is ready.
Hey. And he opens. Success. So now we're in Cartographilia, was that? Oh, yes, it's a map. Right, I get you. I was like, what is that? It's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like we're on one of the maps on the map screen. Yeah, I mean it's certainly a different way to do it. How random. I have opened up this door before, but I had no memory of what this place was. So I guess that's the thing, isn't it? Hey, more prison guard stuff. Okay.
Your special gift is still waiting to open it. Surely you have.
Yeah.
Your collection of suits has grown.
Oh, goody. Isn't it just? No, actually, no. I want to stay. Now, another thing. I think if memory serves. Hey, look. Got the Goodwin Estate. Nothing there, sadly. It just sort of exists now. But the Faraday Island over here, where there is a quest. Would you believe? Reconstruction. Yes, these are houses that you can put up for sale and rent and all that stuff. Careful now. So we still got that one book to get. I don't remember how long this quest is. I don't know if it's a case of just give them money and let them do stuff. Or what, but we'll see.
Would you like to go on a cruise?
Nope, I'm fine. I got fast travel.
Hello, and welcome to Clockwork Island, where a wonderful vision of the future awaits you. I am sorry, I really must amend my greeting. I regret to inform you that normal visits are suspended due to the higher than usual risk of death. Professor Faraday's creations are currently stuck in murderous mode. I, however, pose no threat. The Huxley model is programmed for non-violent interaction only. And since I am the only model currently in existence, I have no one to interact with. This has activated my loneliness mode. With the right components, I could construct a new companion for myself. But my programming requires me to remain here unless escorting visitors. Perhaps you could obtain these items for me, while pacifying the less tourist-friendly models in the process. I calculate your chances of success at well over 50%. And your chances of survival are only slightly lower.
Okay.
How very gracious of you. Please return the materials to me as soon as possible. I am a social robot, and having no one to talk with is causing me agony and rust. Why the Professor programmed me to be able to experience agony is beyond my ability to comprehend. He is a great man.
Yes, he sounds it. Okay. I have no idea where these things are. Well, everything's buzzing and chugging. Remember. Can I open this door now? Oh, I can. Well, that could be useful. I'm assuming the things we're looking for are in chests or are at least easily identifiable, but I'm not necessarily making that guarantee. So let's see if this is one of the things or if this is just a chest. Open! Nope. This. There's one. I guess that's a start. So yeah, they're just like lying around. This is not open before. Why is it open now? Oh. Oh. Ah, it's another one of those generators that I turn off. That's two, and that looks like another part there. We need to get in there for that last book. Right, so now we just need to work out where the hell the third generator is. That's fine. Alright, so my thinking is if we follow the route that we took last time, we'll probably be able to find some new areas to go into. And because some of the areas were like drop-offs, you know, one-way direction drop-offs, I would imagine we'll also check around the areas we have already checked, just in case some robot parts have shown up. We'll see. We got another 20 minutes left in today's stream, so we should easily be able to polish this up. Not a problem. One would hope. And drop. Drop. And drop. Anything kicking around? Well, the dog's not barking, so I shall assume not. Ooh, hang on. Yeah. So they're pretty obvious. Ooh. Hi guys. Oh no, I was gonna say that looks like a part, but no, it's a box. Or a barrel, more specifically. If you want to get pedantic about it. Anything at all? Oh, hello. Was this open before? I don't remember this being up. Hello. Definitely not open before, otherwise I most certainly would have gotten that chest. Anything at all? Oh, no. Little busy right now, pal. Okay, good. And here's the third one. Excellent. Three. What you barking at? Ah. Mm-hmm. That's 4. This whole area looks kinda sealed off, so there's probably not a lot else. Okay. So a couple more pieces, one of which we know is up in the, area. There's a whole bunch of broken machines in here. That was an actual enemy robot then, but it's not. Although the dog's still growling, so there might be something somewhere around here. See, this is my point about, being one-way trips. Kaboom. One body part. Somewhere around here, there's the book.
After years of imprisonment, I have finally returned to my beloved island. I thought I would never see it again. My industries may have been handed over to that unscrupulous villain Weaver, and my name may have been struck from all official records, but at least I am with my creations once again. If Logan or whoever sits on the throne now still wishes to take them, they will find me prepared.
3. Diary of a Sad Man. Very good. That's the last book of the DLC. And now we just gotta head all the way back around and turn in the Robo-Bobo parts. Excellent. And then we'll be more or less done with it. I wasn't 100% sure if I'd be even... Ooh, hello. was about to say, I wasn't even 100% sure I'd be able to do all the DLC within 3 hours, but actually it's a bit shorter than I remember it being. That being said, it's still great fun, isn't it? I will say, as I said, this DLC is the better of the two. Because the first one, like, it's a nice idea, but kind of short. This one, however, much chunkier, much more an in-depth thing, and, like, you know, questions about the status quo of the Fable series and stuff like that, which is always nice. This should take me back to the other side of the bridge. I can run off and do the little thing. Alright. I'm pretty sure this means I can start selling these houses. For good chunky cash, in fact. I think! Vague memory of that. Maybe I'm misremembering. Ah well, either way.
I anticipate your delivery of the components with eagerness. Several metallic plates within my casing are quivering with excitement. The first component. Very good. I will begin assembly immediately. Step 1. Wait for you to deliver an additional component, so that I have something to attach the first to. Initiating patience mode. You have acquired an additional component, and my gratitude is boundless. It was 0.75 when you agreed to help me. It is now 1.0. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build. Thank you for acquiring this component. I will incorporate it into the build.
That's 4.
Thank you for acquiring this
5.
component. I will incorporate it into the build.
And 6.
This is the final component. Now I can complete my work. Thank you, and please do not get in my way. The other models were limited, repetitive, and unintelligent, yet I still miss conversing with them. My companion is now fully assembled, and there was nothing left over from the construction save 4 screws and a worm gear. Ha ha. I made use of my jocularity mode there, of course. All that remains is to activate the new unit. Hello, I am Huxley. You are not Huxley. I am Huxley.
That could be a problem.
Please do not become confrontational with your guide, as I am only here to help. How can I be of service? To begin with, you may cease referring to yourself as my guide. I do not need a guide. I have been on this island for years.
Oh well, there you are. No one's home. Can I sell these from the map? Let's see now.
Ah, hello.
Might be able to, might not be able to. I have no idea. Nothing else you can sell. It's all just factories, I'm afraid. But nah, not for sale now. It's a shame. I don't know if you can. Vague idea that maybe you could, but I might just be misremembering that. Maybe wishful thinking on that part, perhaps. I don't know. But there you have it. That, as they say, I did not press the A button. Shut up. That, as they say, is that. That is all of Fable 3 that I have to show you. And I think I showed you most of it. I know I didn't do a few quests, but they were evil quests, so I'm not going to do that. And I know there was a couple of demon doors I couldn't open, but yeah, it's a long-winded process to get some of them. So the demon doors weren't as well designed in this game compared to Fable 2, where you could at least open all of them up. Yeah, in this game it's a lot more complicated and weird and whatever.
Ah, yes, the island. How silly of me.
But yeah, there you have it. That is Fable 3, and that's the end of the series because we're pretty much done with it. There's nothing else left to do. So yeah, it's been fun. I will say, like, the game's a little clunkier than I remember it being, but it plays a lot smoother than Fable 2. Like, Fable 2 is very clunky. Fable 3 got rid of some of the jankiness from Fable 2. Unfortunately, it added in some of its own jank. Like, the menu system in Fable 2 was not the greatest thing in the universe. It was very slow, and when you started getting a lot of stuff in the menu, things got very, very complicated. But replacing it with a constantly active place that needs to load in every time, not the best idea in the world. Some people did lament the fact that, you know, they'd taken the 4 different experience types and reduced them down to 1. It didn't bother me. It all comes to the same at the end of the day. Some people said, oh, they got rid of the reaction wheel. Again, I think the things you can do with your people, it comes to the same in the end, you know? It doesn't really matter in the specifics. Some people, as I say, people said, oh, it was simplifying it and dumbing it down. There's a difference between dumbing something down and simplifying it and streamlining it. And I think some people often forget that. People assume that just because something's been made less complicated, it means it's being dumbed down. No. There's a difference there. Anyway. Yeah, so as I say, we'll leave Fable 3 here. I got other games I want to play on anyway, so that's not a problem. At some point in the future, I will probably be playing Fable 4. I don't know when. Firstly, no fucking clue when the game's coming out. I'm not expecting until probably late 2022 at the earliest. More likely somewhere in 2023, I'm imagining it. So that's fine. Seriously, I've got no problems on that at all. So that is what it is. We've also got... I mean, I'm going to wait to see what people say of it first. It probably won't be something I'll be playing on day 1. It'll probably be something I'll be playing a few months down the line once we've got a few reviews, once we sort of see what the gameplay is actually like. I mean, if it looks really, really good, maybe I will play it day 1, but I don't know. At the moment, I'm not planning to, but it is something I've got my eye on for a future game, assuming I'm still streaming when it comes out, of course, because I might not be because... well, yeah, I just might not be. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.